Now, the minority there is opposing a loan agreement of $90 million to finance the establishment of the University of Environment and Sustainable Development, the Bunso Campus Project. According to the minority, the loan agreement breaches Act 2015-898, which established that the university will have a campus at Somanya and also in Donkokrum and other places that the council may determine. But the government has moved it from Donkokrum to Bunso. Deputy Minority Leader James Abeji says he believes that the people of Donkokrum are being discriminated against because it is an NDC stronghold. He says he will propose to his side that the minority challenge the decision in court.
We are opposing this, but they use their numbers, so that's the beauty of democracy. One of the issues that we have settled is that as we speak now, the university has no council. It's a council that will take a decision that we are either moving a campus to another location or we are adding additional campus. So who is taking that decision? It's a decision that must be taken by the council of the university. And we don't have the council in place. Who is taking that decision? That is one of the reasons why we are saying no. We cannot vote for this agreement. So that is it. We don't understand why they should move the campus from Donkokrum to Bunso. Why? The people of Donkokrum, are they not Ghanaians? Do they not deserve to have a university campus there so that Ghanaians can go and study in that campus? Why is it so? Why is it taken? Is it because the NDC has a stronghold or has a sitting MP from that area? And for that matter, and minority is the currently ruling that constituency. And for that matter, they don't want the people to benefit. They are politicizing it. If that is not the case, continue to build the campus at Donkokrum, and then if the council is in place, the council can decide to add additional campus at Bunso. Why are you taking the one from Donkokrum? That is the point. So we are not politicizing. If anything, they are rather politicizing by that decision.
James Kluche Aveji there. So let's head to Parliament and get some further clarifications on this matter. Joseph Opoku Gakpo is standing by. Joseph, have the majority given any explanations as to why they moved the campus from Donkokrum to where it is, Bunso, at the moment?
So they justify the decision by insisting it's not a case of them moving the campus from Donkokrum to Somanya. The chairman of Parliament Education Committee has been explaining that the act is categorical, that the establishment of the university campus is supposed to be in the Somanya area, which is the Donkokrum campus, but then it makes additional provision for the establishment of other campuses, and that a decision on which campus should be developed first and which should be developed second is something that should be left solely to government to do. And so as far as they are concerned, the decision is to have several campuses, including the Donkokrum and the Bunso campus. Okay. The facility is being dedicated to the development of the campus in Bunso, and that in due course, more funds will be sought in order to develop the other campuses, including the Bunso campus. So for them, this is not a breach of the act that established the university, and that there is no cause for alarm. They are to the extent that they are actually daring the minority that if they think this was legal, they can go ahead to court, government will defend itself, and that the law will show that they did nothing wrong in approving this particular loan facility.
And so finally, it was some sort of a dramatic development in Parliament today when all the other members of Parliament on the majority side had to be called in to approve this loan, Joseph.
It certainly was. This is a conversation that started last week Friday. After the loan facility was laid in Parliament, it was referred to the Committee on Finance. They brought back their report. The report was debated last week Friday, and the Finance Committee recommended approval of the loan facility. Late last Friday, the House debated it, and then when they were supposed to vote on approving it, the attention of the Speaker was drawn to the fact that the House didn't have enough numbers in order to vote, and so the vote itself was deferred to yesterday. That didn't happen either, and then it was shifted to today. And I can mention a number of MPs who have not shown up in the House for a very long time particularly on the majority side, particularly those who are ministers.
What's the number, Joseph?
Well, eventually when it came to the voting, there were 175 for the majority and 125 for the majority and 75 for the minority. But
then at the end of the day, Joseph,
it was approved.
It was approved. It was approved.
After the vote count, at first there was the voice vote, which is the normal process. In fact, issues having to do with head count hardly happen in Parliament since this particular session of the House began about 2 months ago. No decision has been taken with a head count. The last time that anything like this happened actually had to do with the Defense Cooperation Agreement that we eventually saw the minority team walk out. Throughout the session that began a few months ago, that hadn't happened. But today, after the voice vote, the minority leader Haruna Iddrisu challenged that and said that the right approval hadn't been given. They had to do the head count. And so the Speaker asked that those who are in support of the decision rise up. Then the counting was done, 125 of them. And then those who were against it, they also have to rise for the counting to be done. And they got 75 of them. So the facility was eventually approved.
Joseph, thank you so much for the update. Joseph Opoku Gakpo bringing us up to speed on what's happening in Parliament. So if you do know now, that loan has been approved and that university project is certainly going to have to be on course. Now,